Hi everyone, this is the Hunyah Show solo episode 4, and today I will be talking about elements of healthy relationship. That's actually one of my video this presentation is for you, for anyone, and it's a presentation I look forward to facilitating in some kind of a um workshop format sometime soon. So I just thought I'd just do this today. So this is about healthy relationships. So it's for those who's been in a relationship, who's not been in a relationship. For me, it's who's been in a relationship, like that's for myself, and I know how that went. So maybe you might take something away from there as how this presentation goes. So I'm just gonna get started. So elements of healthy relationship. So elements of healthy relationships. So yes, you can follow me at Hunyah Travels, Hunyah08, and at the Hunyah Show. And yes, I have my YouTube link in there as well as my blog. And then I also have TikTok, and I'm available on these. I'm available on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and all these different platforms. YouTube, yes, that's where you could find me. So yes. So this is a disclaimer just to begin with that this is not affiliated with any organization. This is the intellectual and sole property of Hunyah Travels. That is me. And for more information, you can always contact me at Hunyah Travels Gmail, and also at the Hunyah Show at gmail.com. Both are available to you. So this is just from my own experiences I'm talking about, for my own experience, particularly in a relationship that didn't go well with me. It's a long story. I mentioned that before too. And then it's also based on my experiences in what I read about relationships throughout college, university, and high school too. So all these years of what I read about healthy relationships, about that. So now, what is a healthy relationship? So a healthy relationship means strong, effective communication, that you're able to do problem solving, and you're respectful. An unhealthy relationship means there's no mutual respect, it's abusive, and there are extreme behaviors. So I'm pretty sure that you know what I'm talking about by this. The types of relationships: family, friends, acquaintances, and romantic. So I will explain them all one by one. So impact of four relationships. So family is immediate family, close relationship. Friends is people you grow and have fun with. Acquaintances, people you know and grow with. Romantic is a husband and wife relationship. So we've all had these at some point. So first relationship is yourself. So that includes self-care, knowing yourself, be mentally fit and be physically fit. So why is your relationship with yourself important? Because if you can't be good to yourself, and let's say with like with me, I do, like, if you don't apply a little bit of makeup on, you don't get right sleep, that comes in self-care, and you keep yourself mentally active and physically active, and you have to know what you do. That's a big part of it, because having like your relationship with yourself is the first relationship, because that is you since the time you're a kid. So that's your first relationship. Now, elements of a healthy relationship is good communication, mutual respect, boundaries, growth, fairness, and support. So good communication is really important. Mutual respect is between you and whoever, and respect is just like, yeah, that could be for yourself, that could be for the other person. Boundaries is you know where to draw the line. Growth is that you're willing to grow. Fairness, and then support. So 13 pillars of a romantic relationship: understanding love, respect, responsibility. Disagreement does not mean disrespect. Understanding to go all the way. Intimacy, fidelity, set goals for your age, compromise, commitment, confident, and comprehend. So these are the things. These are self-explanatory. You can figure out them by the way how they're listed. Then 12 conflictual elements of an unhealthy relationship are spending time, unable to communicate, making connection with your kids, social media, every details you talk about, poor problem solving skills, and yes, social media again, that is, it could be used for different reasons, creating self-made financial problems, violating boundaries, talk based on interest, confusing roles, and affair. So if you just talk on interest, sometimes that isn't always a thing. And yes, if you have difficulty with the whole spending time thing, then That's not good. It could be that you're spending too much time or spending too less time. It could go either ways. So elements of an unhealthy relationship: dishonesty, disrespect, dependence, imitation, and physical violence. So you could see where that comes from. There's a lot, like even for myself, I'm aware of that for my own thing, which is a really long story, which you all know what it's about. So what types of relationships are there? Whether it's parent, child, friends, acquaintances, teacher, student, co-worker, and romantic. So I'll get into detail about these. So second relationship is parent-child relationship. So that goes in the family relationship in the 4 types. That means secure bonding, friendship with peers, regulating emotions, secure attachment with the parent, and promote child development. So these are part of how your child goes from being a kid to adult, depending on the parent-child relationship. It could go either way. It could be unhealthy, it could be healthy, depends on that. Third relationship is friends. So when you go from your home, you go to the school first, right? In my opinion. So your third relationship is the friends. So that is peers you talk to, you learn and grow with, problem-solving skills, and to have peer support in good and bad times. So your friends automatically become the support system. Like right now, for me, some of the people you've seen on Hunyah show, I've known them through different through different uh through different platforms, through different ways I became friends with them, and I'm still in touch with them even now. And so we learn and we grow together, and we always support each other in good and bad time. Like for some people I've known for over 10 years, or maybe 10 years, maybe 5 years. So I'm still in touch with them. Fourth relationship is acquaintances. Peers you know, and peers you learn and grow with. So acquaintances, there are a lot of people I also know too that I just know. So you just grow with them. That doesn't mean you have the same thing as friends where you go out and eat. You just know them. So fifth relationship is teacher-student. So look at it this way. When you're growing up, no matter who you are, your relationship with your teacher affects a lot on how you are overall in your classroom, in your university, in your personal life, in your professional life, because sometimes it does come to the academic thing. So there's long-term improvements, short-term improvements, providing feedbacks and having discussions at any time. So with me, when I was a kid till now, I've been in touch with my teachers for a really long time, and I have discussions with them at any time and time of the day, because it's always good to keep in touch with your teachers, because maybe there might be something where they need help, maybe there's something where the student needs help. So the teacher is still a human being at the end of the day. So you have to treat the teacher-student relationship in this way, because I have really good connections and relationship with the teachers that I was in their classes in a long time ago. So I still do. That's just my own personal opinion. Sixth relationship is co-workers. That means peer in the workplace, neither professional or personal, acquaintances in the company, and a little interaction. So co-workers don't need to be professional or personal. They're just someone who you work with, but you still need to have a good relationship with them, because that is how you work through your way personally for your goal in some job, and also professionally when you work, because that's where the things in your resume like team building, uh being supportive, being dedicated, being a team player, working independently, all of those things where you put in your resume comes in there when you actually work with coworkers. With me, I work with several different coworkers. I've had good and bad experiences, but at the end of the day, you still have to be nice. So that's just one tip on that. Not that I'm doing a presentation on that, but just saying. Seventh relationship is a romantic husband-wife relationship. That means maturity, openness, honesty, integrity, respect, independence, empathy, and affection. So, husband-wife relationship. So yeah, I've actually, like I'm not married, but I've been in one that was like a husband-wife relationship, but I didn't get married at the end. It's a long story. Everyone knows what happened with me. So yeah, that was actually good, but the problem was there was too many in between problems in there, was just ruined it. So yeah, it's actually started off from the time I graduated from college, went on for years and years, tried my hardest, didn't work with me at all. So yeah, that was like that, because um like I know like who I want to be with. And at the moment, since that like it was kind of like that, so it didn't work out with me, I don't know about where I am now when it comes to the romantic relationships, because I had one that didn't work with me at all. So that's how I went. Long story. then you probably know who I'm talking about. I'm not going to say the name. So yeah, that's just my own thing on that. But anyways, if you don't have these elements in a husband-wife relationship, let me point out, it will not work. So you got to work on these things as well. So how can we improve our relationships? Be open to discussions, being able to do problem solving, fairness, equality, be mindful, have an understanding to have quality through our life. So you have to be open to discussion. Discussions can be uncomfortable discussions, like things you never discuss, and could be comfortable discussions. When we often have uncomfortable discussions, a lot of things comes out, which is why you even see in the Hunyah show or even in the Hunyah Travels, I bring out these topics because we don't discuss them, but we see those every time in the community. Be able to do problem solving. So problem solving is really important. Fairness is, yes, you have to be fair with the other person. There has to be equality too. It's the same thing as gender equality pay. It has the same thing to do with the racialized equity as well, or like different kind of things when it comes to equality, which could be in any of these relationships, co-workers, all these things, it comes out. Have an understanding, have a quality to our life. So quality to our life means you're willing to go. Like personally with me, I was willing to go with mine, but what happened to me wasn't so good. So yeah, otherwise it's quality to our life. So any questions, anyone? Please write your questions below on the comment section on this YouTube video. So please make sure you write in there. I will answer it right away. And then thank you, everyone. So that is Hunyah Travels on healthy relationships. So let me just exit this actually. Wait, how do I exit this? Just give me a minute. Yeah, so this is that. So thank you everyone for watching the Hunyah show, guide to healthy relationships. I hope you found something helpful for yourself and something to take away from there, something for others to advise on, something for you. And some of it is coming from my own experiences, some of it is coming from different experiences I had in different areas. So what I mean is not just romantic, I mean as in co-workers, apprentices, friends, peers, whatever, teacher, student, all these things I'm talking about from my perspective, but I'm pretty sure you have your perspective too. So anyways, make sure you comment in the comment section if you have any questions about healthy relationships, and you could always email me at hunyahtravel@gmail.com and the hunyahshow@gmail.com, and watch and subscribe to Hunyah Travels, and please share and like and comment and share this video. So thank you for watching the Hunyah Show Healthy Relationships. Bye.